Hi everybody, Shane back with you. This is Guitar at Work, and this is Pink Houses by Cougar Mellencamp. Wonderful song. We have a little riff in the very beginning. Before we get to that, this thing here, let's just take a look at some of our chords here. You've got a G chord, no problem there, obviously. There will be an F coming your way. And you'll find that written out for you. Here's a C, and a G, and I think you're good with all those. There's a D chord as well coming up in the chorus, and that's all you're going to need. That's all the chords we have to worry about. The strumming pattern, again, before we get to this main riff, you can always play the song just as a campfire type arrangement. You don't have to throw in the big scary stuff. I always hope you do, because it's pushing you forward a little bit. In support of that main riff, this thing here, which you hear in the intro and also after choruses and such, our job would be this. I'm going to go G, 1, 2, 3, 4, then C, G. If you're going to back up that guy, the electric guitar playing the main riff. So let's do that again. Here's G, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, smack, G, smack. Let's do that again. G, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's a C, smack, G, smack, and a G, 2, 3 and 4, and C, smack, G. Like that. You don't have to put the second smack in after that G chord, but it can be nice for variation sometimes. In time, one more time, it's going G, 3, 4, going 1, 2. Intro here, C to G, smack, a G. I'll leave the smack out here. G, 2, 3, C to G, and again, G, 2, 3. Here's your C, good G. There we go. So we'll leave the main riff till last, for those of you that want to stick around and see that toward the end of the video. But now, looking at the strumming pattern for the verse section here, it's one of the most popular patterns on the planet, that's for sure. It is going down, down, up, down, 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 up. Just sitting on a G. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. If that pattern is new to you, make sure you're doing the ghost stroke between those two ups. I'll go down, down, up. There's a ghost stroke. I'm coming back down to get in position for the next up stroke. Right here it comes. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. There's a ghost. Up, down, down, ghost. Here it is. Up, down, up. There we go. So in time here, we're going down, down, up, down, down, up. Up, down, down, up, down, down. Good. That'll be your versey bit on the G. The F and the C are bracketed, which on my charts anyway means half the length of time. So it's going to be F for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, and then you're back to G with the normal pattern. Right. You don't have to play that fancy pattern on the F and the C that are of a shorter duration. So if I took it from G, top of the verse here. F, C, C, G, back to the pattern. 1, 2, G. It's a long G, it's a lot of them. In the kitchen, right? Cleaning up, there we go. Now here's an F coming, a long F. One pattern, C, down, up, and here's your G. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now that's going to bring us to the chorus in there. So that was the right amount of time on each of those. The G is fairly lengthy. Not all charts are going to tell you exactly how many times to play that G, but if you've got that vocal going through your head, you'll be able to follow them for sure. In the chorus, they're just going C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, C here, G, C, longer D, C, yeah, another one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're into our intro riff again, okay? Intro riff, if you recall, was this guy, G, C, smack, G, and again, G, 1, 2, 3. Here's your C, smack, G. Yeah, there you go, G, Now they do that riff twice. You'll see it written after the chorus. Intro riff times 2 in there. That's what that means. So that's it. So that's all you're going to need for the song. Once in a while in the chorus, I like to dispense. If I'm just one guy playing, I like to dispense with the with that particular pattern that we've grown accustomed to in the verse, and just go right at it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Back to C. 1, 2, and G. And just pound it out, and maybe return to the fancier pattern in the verse section. It just tends to give it a bit of contrast, so it's not all the same if you're just one person playing guitar. If you have a band going on, you're hearing other things, but one guitar, you might want to change the pattern up a little bit there. Now, for those of you that would like to look at the big riff here, the intro riff that happens in the very front of the song and also after some of the choruses. Let me do this here. You've got a tab in the bottom of page 2. I'm loaded up on a G chord. You'll see G bracketed on top of that tab. I'm going to isolate this number 3 here, G. Like that. It's asking you to play the 3rd fret. The number that's circled, the 2, that's a left-hand finger number, which you already have properly there if you've got your full G. Boom. Now I have to abandon ship on this G at this point. Boom. And I'm going to go to here. You'll see a 1 to 2, just like that. 1st fret to 2nd fret. And you're sliding that. See the little line over top and the SL written there. We've got G, and then I'm going to play the open G string, and then back to this guy. So you don't have to be loaded up on a full G. You could just be like this, 1 note, and then big slide, back to this guy. And I'm going to play a C, G. Right. Let me see if I'm doing all that as I normally would here. I tend to land on the G after I've done the slidey bit there. Like that. And then C, G. Not entirely necessary to do that, but I think I'm doing that because maybe I'm doing more than just the number 3 at the end of that first bar. Maybe I'm giving it a strum on the G just to fatten it up a little bit. If you're just one person playing, it'd be nice to have a bit more going on there. I'll go, yeah, and then C, G again, 3, 4. Good. Now I could even fill in that space there by going chicka, chicka, C, smack, G, smack. Slower than that. Now chicka, chicka, C, smack, G, smack again. Chicka, chicka, C, smack, G, smack. And then you're into after that happens 4 times in the intro, you're into the verse section. Now G, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. That's all you're going to need. I hope that you do attack that tricky bit. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Well worth doing it. Again, it's pushing you forward a little bit, but if you're not feeling up to that just now, that's okay. It'll come later, and you can just play it with straight ahead chords and sing it away. Great. So that's another video, holy moly, and look forward to seeing you for the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye now.